Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Education Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Hi students, now in this video we are discussing regarding Liliaceae family members. So in previous video I have given information regarding Fabaceae family members as well as Solanaceae family members. Now after completion of 2 families, now last and final family to be discussed, that is Liliaceae. So that's why I have started to explain Liliaceae family members. Now here characters, so all these are all characters, so later their information. Okay ma, so that particular information now let us see. Now Liliaceae family members commonly called Liliaceae family members commonly called Lily family. So this particular Liliaceae family members commonly we will be calling by one more name, Lily family. So this particular Liliaceae family members, we will be considering or we will be taking under which one? Monocotyledons. Means before previously, so which one we have been taken? So Fabaceae family members as well as Solanaceae family members we have considered, we have taken under dicotyledons, isn't it? So now here this particular Liliaceae family members we will be taking under monocotyledons. Monocotyledons. So this particular point also you try to say, right? Now in Liliaceae family members, vegetative characters. In Liliaceae family members, vegetative characters are, so first of all in vegetative characters, no, so here the suppose what are the plants are there? All these plants means here perennial herbs are there. Perennial herbs means here the plants we have been divided into, so we can be divided into herbs, shrubs, trees, likewise we know very well, no. So there in herbs, no, perennial herbs are present. Perennial means the lifespan of these plants is more than 2 years. Perennials means exactly more than 2 years. So suppose if the plants survives means, so such kind of plants we will be calling as perennials. So under Liliaceae family members, so mostly which one we are finding? Herbs, no. So that's why here perennial herbs with underground bulb. So here these herbs these plants survives more than 2 years, sir, means here. So here the underground stem bulbs are there, or the corms are there, or rhizomes are there in Liliaceae family members. Bulbs we will observe, next one corms we will observe, next one rhizomes also we will observe. So means here that is a small introduction information of Liliaceae family members. Next one, vegetative characters point of view, leaves. So in a textbook also somewhat information only they have given, but here let us start to learn the information regarding leaves now. Okay, leaves mostly basal, alternate, linear, exstipulate. One more time, leaves are basal, alternate, linear and exstipulate with parallel venation. Exstipulate with parallel venation. Next one, stem point of view. So once here I didn't write the stem, but by referring another book I will give you stem information. So here what is the point? When we have been taken when this particular Liliaceae family members we will be taking under monocotyledons. So here in roots point of view, what is the type of root system we can see? adventitious root system only, no, adventitious root system generally fibrous root system. So root system point of view, mostly which one we can be seen? So generally fibrous root system we can see, and in some other cases no, adventitious root system also we can see. Next one here, one more example, that is in asparagus. If you take one particular asparagus example, their fasciculated roots also we have seen. So in root stem modifications, we have learned fasciculated roots are present in a monocotyledons. Best example asparagus we see now. So this particular point I have given in root modifications. Okay, so there what is the point in a roots point of view? In case of asparagus, we are observing fasciculated roots. Next one, in case of roots point of view, mostly fibrous root system we can see. Along with the fibrous root system, even adventitious root system also we can see. Next one, stem point of view. Stem point of view, aerial, underground, and rhizome. Rhizome in gloriosa. Next one, culm in colchicum, bulb in onion, Scilla indica, and lilium. Next one, inflorescence develop on the special aerial stem known as scape. So what is the inflorescence which is developed on the special aerial stem? So that particular inflorescence we will be taking as scape. So before here also once I will tell you. So scape like inflorescence is present. So definitely I will revise that particular point by one more time. Right, now leaves point of view. So but here according to our textbook point of view, leaves only they have mentioned in our textbook. So thereby, suppose if they would like to ask regarding any particular question in Liliaceae means, they definitely under vegetative characters they will only focus on the leaves. So they may not give, I think so, they may not give information regarding stem information as well as root information. But monocotyledons, by seeing the monocotyledons, definitely we can remember, definitely root system is a fibrous root system mostly. Right. Next one, floral characters. The floral characters point of view, inflorescence. In inflorescence, what is inflorescence? We can be seen. Here inflorescence is scape like inflorescence we can see, for example allium and lilium. Scape like inflorescence, that is also scape like inflorescence we can see. Next one, inflorescence in some other plants, solitary cyme or cymose, and often umbellate clusters. So this particular thing only we will be taking as umbellate clusters, means now we see inflorescence are developed on the special aerial stem is known as a scape. So that particular scape there, umbellate clusters are present. Umbellate clusters means a simple umbella we have seen in a racemose inflorescence with the pedicellate flowers. Simple umbella type we have seen, isn't it? So there simple umbella type clusters are present in Liliaceae family members. So that particular point also important. Next one, flower point of view. So flower information point of view, flower is bisexual and actinomorphic. Flower is bisexual and actinomorphic. Next one, perianth. Perianth means in previous video I have written one information, but now also I will tell you, perianth is nothing but the combination of calyx and corolla together we will be considering as a perianth, isn't it? So this particular perianth members are which one? Tepals. Perianth members are tepals. How many are there? Tepals 6 are there, and the arrangement is 3+3 arrangement. Perianth members arrangement is 3+3 arrangement, and often united into a tube like structure. Often so united into tube. Next one, eastivation point of view. So here the perianth members eastivation is valvate type. Means here all perianth members just like arrangement will be there like one whorl, but these perianth members are not overlap, just which are present beneath to beneath. Okay, valvate eastivation we have seen. Next one, andrecium. So in Liliaceae members, how many number of stamens are there? Means stamens 6 are there, 3+3 condition. Next one, epitapalous condition. Epitapalous condition means here the statements which are present over the tepals, which are present over tepals. That's this kind of thing we will be calling as, or this particular phenomenon we will be taking as epitapalous condition. Epitapalous condition we will observe only in Liliaceae family members. Liliaceae family members. Next one, gynoecium point of view. Gynoecium point of view, what are the main important points? No, gynoecium is tricarpillary condition or tricarpillary, syncarpous, superior ovary with trilocular with many ovules. One more time you see there, tricarpillary, syncarpous, superior ovary, trilocular with many ovules. So one point you try to remember, tricarpillary condition. Tricarpillary condition we will observe only in Liliaceae family members. Tricarpillary condition only we will observe in Liliaceae family members. Means once you see that tepals are 6 are there, arrangement is 3+3 arrangement. Next one is stamens are 6 are there, but arrangement is 3+3 arrangement. Next one, tricarpillary condition. Now here how many number of carpels are there? 3 carpels are there, syncarpous, and ovary position is superior. Ovary position is superior. Next one, what is the type of placentation is present? Means axial placentation is present. Axial placentation is present. Next one, fruit concern. So fruit related, so fruit type is capsule, and rarely we can find out berry also. So mostly, so here what is the type of fruit we can observe? Capsule, but rarely we can find out berry also. Next one, seed information. So seed information, that is seed definitely is endospermous. Endospermous means definitely, what is the point we have to remember? Endosperm is present. Means here while development of embryo, suppose if the endosperm is not completely utilized, so that particular seed definitely consists of remaining endosperm. So such particular case we will be calling as endospermous condition. But one important question in previous video we have learned, where in a monocotyledons seed diagrams we learn know there. One point I have given. What is that point? Mostly all monocotyledons, means here mostly all monocotyledons definitely endospermous. Means definitely endosperm is present. But one exception we learned, that is orchids. In orchids, which one is absent? Endosperm is absent. So thereby orchids are non-endospermous under monocotyledons. But most of the seeds endospermous. That definitely endosperm is present. Okay. Next one, this particular information, what is the floral formula point of view? This floral formula. Now you put see there, floral formula point of view. This floral formula also important. Let us concentrate. This floral formula comes under Liliaceae only. Once you see there, BR means which one is present? Bract. Suppose bract is there, means how we will call? Bracteate. So thereby BR. Next one, this one is actinomorphic. We see no, actinomorphic. Next one is so here once you see there, flower actinomorphic we see no. So this particular actinomorphic. Next one, bisexual, means both reproductive systems. Bisexual condition we are observing. Next one, P means before families, what is information we seen? KC, AG we seen. KC rendu may combinedly which one is formed? P is formed. K means calyx and C corolla members. So these two are comes together and form perianthano. That's why instead of writing of KC, just I have written as a P. Try to understand this one. So thereby here perianth members how many are there? 3+3 condition. 3+3 condition. Later next one, KCAG means here the perianth members tepals is completed. Next one, androecium, male reproductive system point of view, 3+3 arrangement. 3 plus 3 arrangement of male reproductive system we can see, means stamens 6 are there now we have seen. Next one, all these stamens which are attached to the perianth members, tepals. Okay, that's why male, so one connection link I have given. So means here male stamens 6 which are attached to the, or the base of the stamens which is attached to the perianth members. Now here the perianth members are 3 plus 3 condition, as well as androecium members, means here stamens members also 6 are there, and the arrangement is 3 plus 3 arrangement. Next one, gynoecium. Okay, now you see there floral formula is bract, means here the bract is there now, that's why we will be taking as bracteate. Next one, actinomorphic condition. So actinomorphic condition symbol, this one we have seen, actinomorphic condition. Next one, bisexual condition. In previous video, just in the previous video we have seen now. So this is a condition, or this is a symbol which indicates the bisexual condition. Later in previous videos, means in previous family, what is the information we have seen? In A we have written as KCAG we have written now. Now here the KCAC together, KC together form perianth. So here the perianth members we will be taking as tepals. So that's why here what is the thing I have taken? Perianth members I have taken. Now our knowledge point of view, how many perianth members are there once you come on here? So how many perianth members are there? So here the tepals are 6 are there, and the arrangement is 3 plus 3 arrangement. So that's why here I have written this particular perianth members as 3 plus 3 arrangement. Next one, androecium, male reproductive system there. Once you come on here. So stamens, how many are there? Stamens 6 are there. 3 plus 3 condition. Now what is the main important point now? So now here the androecium and perianth members are joined together. So for joining point of view, here I have given small link between the perianth members with androecium. So means thereby these androecium members, means here the male reproductive system which is connected with the perianth members. So that's why here small connection link also I have given. Next one here, the gynoecium, female reproductive system. What is the main important point? Once you see there, beneath of G I have given a small dash now, which indicates once you see there, which indicates exactly try to watch at spotlight, which indicates superior ovary. Superior ovary comes means definitely we have to put a dash beneath of G. Next one, here tricarpellary condition and syncarpous ovary no. So thereby here tri means 3 carpels are there, and 3 carpels are fused. That's why here this particular 3 number I have kept in brackets. So means brackets indicate definitely that gives information regarding fused or combined, easy word. So thereby, so this particular means here what is the one important interesting point now I am giving now. By seeing the floral formula itself, by observing the floral formula itself, so definitely as a biology students we must remember what is the family we are discussing about. So thereby bracte is there. Next one, actinomorphic condition, bisexual state, perianth members 3 plus 3. Next one, androecium, means stamens or 3 plus 3 condition, and all are linked together. So that's why that is a link. Next one, gynoecium is tricarpellary condition. 3 carpels are there. These 3 carpels are united, and the position of gynoecium is superior. Right. Now ఇది కొంచెం ఇంపార్టెంట్, దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ స్మాల్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ రిగార్డింగ్ Liliaceae family members. Now most important points are which will be coming under economic importance. Right. Now let us see economic importance of Liliaceae family members. Now many plants are in Liliaceae family members. No, many plants are ornamentals. Decoration point of view we will use some ornamentals. No? Suppose if you use plants for decoration purposes, no, so such kind of plants simply we can be taken them as ornamentals. Right. Now examples point of view, tulip, and one more is Gloriosa superba. Genus name is enough, species names not required. Next one, now first one is tulip and the second one is Gloriosa. These two are best examples of ornamentals. Ornamental. My dear students, what is the point now I am going to give you is, so here what are the examples? What are the examples they will be asking or they have given in a textbook, no? So those examples at least you try to by heart. Suppose here you see there ornamentals I have written. Sir, ornamentals in Liliaceae family members 2 only are there, sir, means no, I am not saying like that, but according to textbook point of view, at least 2 you try to remember. Why? Because, so what are the examples they have mentioned in our textbook, those examples only they must take. Point you understood? So thereby what is the point now I am giving? In Liliaceae family members, ornamentals, how many are there? Just 2, just you try to remember. One is tulip and one more is gloriosa. Next one, source of medicine. So here in Liliaceae family members, by using of some kind of plants, so we can prepare medicines also. For example, aloe vera. Aloe vera we know very well, no? Aloe vera. Next one, smilax. Smilax dioscorea. Likewise, we have seen in bulb in stem modifications, no? So now aloe vera and one more is smilax. These 2 plants we can be taken under medicinal plants in family of Liliaceae. Next one, vegetables point of view. In Liliaceae family members, vegetables also are there. Which one? Asparagus and one more is Allium cepa. Allium cepa na onion. Onion scientific name Allium cepa. Now vegetables point of view, now one more time you try to see there. What are the vegetables we are observing? One is asparagus and one more is Allium cepa. Here in asparagus, so in root modifications we see now fasciculated roots are present. So here the fasciculated roots are present in asparagus. So suppose a question how their chance is there to ask means here in monocotyledons. In monocotyledons, fasciculated roots we can observe in asparagus. Next one, Allium cepa. Allium cepa and asparagus. So both these 2 members we can be taken under vegetables. Once you try to learn ornamentals examples, try to say ornamentals, tulip and gloriosa. Next one, medicinal plants, aloe vera and smilax. Next one, vegetables, asparagus and Allium cepa na onion. Okay, right. Now let us see the somewhat important points. So related to the colchicum autumnale. Actually they have given in a textbook, but so they didn't mention clearly whether this particular colchicum autumnale they have given, where they have given, means they didn't give information under whether it is a medicinal plant or vegetable or ornamental. So exactly they didn't mention, but by referring another book, so giving somewhat extra information, that is now the colchicum autumnale produce alkaloid. So now the plant scientific name is colchicum autumnale, produce some kind of chemical like substances, name is alkaloids. So alkaloid name is colchicine. Alkaloid name is colchicine. Now here from the colchicum autumnale, so we are obtaining or we are getting one important alkaloid. Alkaloid name is colchicine. So this particular colchicine we have been obtained, or simply we have obtained from the corm. Corm means here once we have seen now underground stem modification, rhizome, corm, stem, tuber, bulb. Likewise we see now. So means here what is the main important characters of or characteristics of a corm? So that grows vertically in the soil. So did you remember one point? Generally corm which will grow vertically in the soil, whereas rhizome that grows horizontally in the soil, isn't it? So so based on that one, what is the point here we are understanding? No, colchicine, it is a kind of alkaloid which is obtained from the colchicum autumnale. Am I right? Now sir, suppose somewhat thing we have obtained, sir. So from the colchicum autumnale, that particular chemical compound we are calling as colchicine. Then what is the use of this colchicine, sir? What is the use of this one means? So the use is definitely we will be using for the treatment of or the treating rheumatism or rheumatism. Okay. Next one, it is also used in a laboratory. In our laboratory conditions also we can use this one for what? For inducing of polyploidy. Suppose here if you have diploid condition or a tetraploid condition or a hexaploid condition, if you would like to multiply, means suppose I have a haploid plant, so means or I have diploid plant. If I would like to double the chromosomal number, means what I will do means just I will expose that 2n plants or the diploid plants to the colchicine. Automatically what will be happen? No, chromosomal number will be doubled, means 2n means diploid number will be converted into tetraploid number. Now only I said no, chromosomal number will be doubled. Sir, how sir chromosomal number will be doubled? Means definitely the chromosomal number will be doubled, so by treating with the colchicine. So that's why, so definitely this particular colchicine we can be used for the increasing of the chromosomal number, we will be calling as polyploidy condition. Why means sir, how sir that particular colchicine helps in increasing of chromosomal number? Means once you see this particular colchicine checks which one mitosis, check the mitosis process, hence it is called mitotic poison. Don't forget, NEET examination point of view, very important, colchicine is also known as mitotic poison. Why? Because that arrests, actually here one point they didn't mention, but here one point I will give you. What is that? No, this particular colchicine prevents the formation of bipolar spindle fibers. So this particular plus 2 girl students as well as 1 year NEET students, they know very well. Why? Because freshers you don't know this particular thing. So but particular point you try to remember. What is that point? No, so colchicine, it is a kind of alkaloid, definitely prevents the formation of bipolar spindle fibers in mitotic cell division. So that's why this particular colchicine we will be calling as mitotic poison. If mitotic poison is colchicine which is obtained from the Colchicum autumnale plant. Now this colchicine is a alkaloid which is obtained from the corm, helps in treating of rheumatism, helps in increasing the chromosomal number. That's why that particular phenomenon we will be taking as polyploidy. Next one, some kind of important medicinal plants also are there. Let us have a look on those examples once. Right. Now aloe vera is used in treatment of piles. Suppose if you people means, suppose if any people are suffering from the piles, no, definitely we can use this aloe vera. Aloe vera, we can use this particular aloe vera, so for the treatment of piles. Next one, some kind of other medicinal plants. So once we have seen no medicinal plants, aloe vera is there. Next one, smilax is there. Likewise we see no. Later, 1 minute, you concentrate here. Colchicum autumnale also in some other books I have they have given under medicinal plant. So this particular point also you try to remember. Okay, Colchicum autumnale. In some other books they have given under medicinal plants. In a textbook point of view they have given aloe vera and smilax. Later in another books they have given information regarding aloe vera they have or we are using in treating of piles. Next one, a few other medicinal plants, or one is Scilla indica, and one more is Gloriosa superba. So all these examples once you see there, Scilla indica, Gloriosa superba, next one aloe vera, next one more is Colchicum autumnale, next one smilax. All these examples simply we can be taken under medicinal plants. So this is a small information regarding which one? Liliaceae family members. Liliaceae family members. Now here one more important point let us discuss. Okay, next one, floral formula of Brassicaceae family members. Even in a textbook also just they have given information of which one? Floral formula of Brassicaceae members. Brassicaceae members means best example mustard. Mustard. Okay, there what is the information? So actinomorphic condition. So here without study of this much of information, huge information, so entire information we can understand under only this particular floral formula. Okay, so now once you see there, this one is, what is the condition here? Actinomorphic, bisexual, means both reproductive systems are present. Next one, KCAG KCH means first one is calyx, second one is corolla, and third one is andrecium, and fourth one is gynoecium. Next, ipu one by one see. K means here corolla, members are sepals. Sepals arrangement is 2 plus 2 condition. So you can try to remember carefully. So here the sepals member is 2 plus 2 condition. Next one is C. C means corolla members. Corolla members, how many are there? 4. Okay, corolla members are petals. Next one, andrecium. Andrecium, how many number of stamens are there? Number of stamens 6 are there, and the arrangement is 2 plus 4 condition. Arrangement is 2 plus 4 condition. Next one here, the gynoecium is superior position. Okay, position of ovary or the position of gynoecium is superior, and how many number of carpels are there? Number of carpels 2 are there, and both carpels are united. One more time, let me explain this floral formula of Brassicaceae. Actinomorphic, bisexual, sepals of 4 are there in a 2 plus 2 condition. Next one, petals of 4 are there. Next one, in andrecium, total number of stamens 6 are there, and the arrangement is 2 plus 4 condition. Next one, gynoecium is which one? Superior condition, or the superior position of gynoecium with bicarpellary condition. These carpels also with syncarpus. That's why I have kept this particular 2 in brackets. That's why, which indicates fused or combined. Right. Now let us see classification of which one? Classification of Fabaceae family. So these particular points are not required, but I would like to give. Right. Now let us see classification of Fabaceae family members. Fabaceae family members. So there, class, subclass, series, order, family. Okay. Now family is Fabaceae. So which this particular family comes under the order is Rosenes. Next one, series is which one? Calyciflorae. Next one, subclass is Polypetalae. Next one, class is Dicotyledonei. One more time. Family is Fabaceae. Order Rosenes. Series is Calyciflorae. Next one, subclass is Polypetalae. Next one, class is Dicotyledonei. So this particular point, freshers, you don't see this particular information, not required to you. So those who are seeing 1 year NEET boys and girls, so you can catch this information. Am I right? Now here distribution of the Fabaceae family members. No, there large family members with 450 genera and 8,500 members of species. And the subfamily is Papilionoidae of family is Leguminosae. Family is Leguminosae, subfamily is Papilionoidae, and genera 450 genera, and species 8,500 number of species there. So in Fabaceae family members, mostly we are observing mesophytes. Mesophytes means in normal conditions, suppose if any kind of plants grows, no, so those plants we will be considering as mesophytes. But in Fabaceae family members, Ulex, one important example, which is a xerophyte. Ulex or Alex also you can call, but spelling you try to remember. Ulex, Alex is xerophyte, one and only the example. Next one, classification of Solanaceae. If you observe there, classification of Solanaceae point of view. So family is Solanaceae, order Polymoniales, series Bicarpellatae, and subclass Gammophytalae, and class is Dicotyledonei. One more time, the classification of Solanaceae family point of view, family is Solanaceae, order Polymoniales, series Bicarpellatae, subclass Gammophytalae, and the class is Dicotyledonei. So next one, next classification of Liliaceae point of view, family is Liliaceae, series is Coronariae. Next one, class is Monocotyledonei. Class is Monocotyledonei. Likewise, so these three families classes, these three families classification, they didn't give in our textbook, but If suppose if they ask NEET examination means sir didn't explain this one, we should not feel like that. That's why, so by referring another books, giving this much of huge information. So my dear students, those who are watching 1 year NEET students, so try to buy out this entire information, that may helps you. Along with this particular classification, Brassicaceae members Fuller formula also try to remember. So means if you remember this particular thing, now totally how many number of floral formulas we have to remember? How many? First one is Fabaceae family members information, later Solanaceae family members information, later Liliaceae family members, later Brassicaceae family members information. Likewise, four families of floral formula we have to remember. Okay, ma? So this is a small information regarding Liliaceae family members and Fabaceae family members classification, Solanaceae family members classification, as well as Liliaceae family members classification also I have given. So try to watch this video, so thereby you will understand each and every point clearly. Thank you.